Hello YouTube, I'm Rhattles and welcome to my ultimate Tithe farm guide. For this farming training method, you will need the following requirements: 100% Hasidious favour, 34 farming and 8 watering cans. The suggested unlocks and items for this method are as follows: full graceful outfit, 74 farming, Gracola's can which is unlocked through the Tithe, and the humidify spell before the Gracola's can is obtained. Before jumping into the rotations and strategies for this method, movement mechanics are important to learn and understand to perfect these methods. There are 3 types of movement: single tile movement, double tile movement and diagonal tile movement. First up is single tile movement. When moving from a tile adjacent to another tile in any direction, it will always take 1 game tick, whether you have run activated or not. Double tile movement with run activated will take a single game tick, the same as a single tile movement, but you will move 2 tiles at once. If you click to move 3 tiles, you will take 2 ticks, 1 tick for the first 2 tiles and then another tick for the final tile. If you click to move 4 tiles, it will take 2 ticks, 1 tick for each double tile moved. The final movement method is diagonal tile movement or L-shaped movement. This works the same as double tile movement in the sense that you can move 2 tiles for each game tick, the first in a north-east-southwest direction and the final moving diagonally in an offset for the first movement. For example, movement east and then southeast. Perfecting these movements are very helpful for saving ticks around laps of the Tithe. The 3 strategies for Tithe farm are as follows: the tick perfect method, the 25 plant method and the easier 20 plant method. I will start with the 20 plant method as it's the easiest and least click intensive. 20 plant method requires you to plant 20 plants per rotation and gives you the opportunity to be relaxed, still reply to PMs or CC without running the risk of the crops dying. To do this method, start on one of the corners and plant and water both sides of the first 2 rows, equaling 16 plants. Then move across to the next row and plant 4 crops. After this, return to the start and complete 2 more rotations of watering the plants, until on the 4th rotation you can harvest the plants. The 25 plant method involves a self-central single patch and means you will take the whole world for yourself and you cannot share with other players. It's similar to the 20 plant method, however you have a smaller window for error as time delays can possibly get your crops to die. Plant either side of the first row for the first 16, followed by single planting the row across for another 8, equaling 24. Finally, plant the 25th seed in the single patch and begin the normal rotations shown in the previous method. Doing this method, although more click intensive, saves a whole 4 rotations per 100 seeds, saving a lot of time. Finally, the tick perfect method. This is the recommended method as it is the fastest, however it is the most click intensive and runs the higher risk of crop death. Doing this method you will need to perfect movement mechanics. For this method you will require either the Gracola's can or the humidify spell from the Lunar Spellbook, as you need 300 doses of water for the crops. The method works exactly the same as the 20 plant method, however, on completion of each 4th rotation when you harvest the crops, you will replant and water at the same time. This means you will have no downtime on growth cycles per run and it goes fastest per 100 seeds. If you are using the Gracola's can, then you will have enough charges to complete a full 100 seeds before needing to refill. If, however, you are using the 8 watering cans, then you will need to cast the humidify spell on the run back before harvesting each time. Thank you for watching my video today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask as I try to answer every single question asked in my comments section. If there's any other guide videos you'd like me to make, just leave me a message and I'll try to get round to it. Thanks again. See you next time.